Man, Browns running back Quinshon Judkins making waves as it appears he just slammed Kevin Stefanski and gave glowing remarks about new head coach Todd Monken. We got to break this thing down, man. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification and hype the video. That would be greatly appreciated. Let's get into this here, man. We got video to get into, but we going to read this first. This is crazy. Shout out to BrownsNation.com. This is courtesy of them and courtesy of Down to Business, Caleb Downs podcast. Quinshon Judkins says new Browns head coach Todd Monkin has been a refreshing surprise, praising his clear vision, vocal leadership, and strong communication. He was quoted as saying, honestly, it's not what I thought it would have been. I would say that in a good way because my past coach, he was really even-keeled, super quiet, and I thought I was going to get that from Coach Monken, but it wasn't that. He was a real players coach. He was super communicative on what he wanted from the team, what his goal is, and what his objective is. What he wants to come in and do, he knows exactly what he wants, and he has a vision. I think that's what's important as a head coach, especially being vocal about it too. I think that's what matters, okay? That is what Quinshon Judkins had to say. Let's listen to it now. He went there.
Different coaches over the past couple of years. Have you heard from your new head coach, Todd Monken, yet?
Bro, I have. And, bro, honestly, like, it's not what I thought it would have been. Like,
well,
when I say that in a good way.
What did you think it was going to be?
You thought he was going to be like
I thought
nerdy?
he was going to be, like, more so, like, because my past coach, bro, he was, like, really even kill, bro, like, super quiet. I thought I was going to get that from Coach Monken, but it wasn't that. Like, he was, like, a real players coach, bro. Like, you know, like, give me a hug, like all that, bro. So he was just super communicative of what he wanted from the team, what his goal is, what his objective is, what he want to come in and do. And, you know, he knows exactly what he wants and he has a vision. And I think that's what's important as a head coach and especially being vocal about it too. I think that's what matters.
Now, this says a lot about Kevin Stefanski as well. Outside of it being a glowing review and what he feels about new head coach Todd Monken, man, this says a lot about Kevin Stefanski. He did not have a clear vision. He was not an effective communicator. You can tell by everything that happened with Shedeur Sanders the entire time, bro. The whole sabotage, everything that was going on, him refusing to say his name in interviews and all of this nonsense. Kevin Stefanski lost the locker room. It's as simple as that. He lost the locker room. Now, let's go over to ESPN Cleveland as they talked about this Deshaun Watson contract restructuring situation and everything that's going on with that.
No, they had to do it, and it's one of the reasons he's on the team this year is to tap into his cap room and be able to create cap room because of the, you know, the gymnastics that you can do with the cap. So they created about, 35, 40 million worth of cap room by converting his $46 million into a $1.3 million salary and a $44.7 million signing bonus. Okay. So this is basically cash going in. His $46 million stays the same, but they just divide it up differently.
During the break, I was going through all the things I'd rather talk about than the Deshaun Watson contract restructure.
It's a long list.
But it explains why he was kept on the team because
they have to.
He's a reservoir. He's been like a credit account for them over the course of the 5 years.
Which to me, that's
with
fascinating.
Like a 20% interest rate.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a bad
20. I'll take
card.
20 on my cards right now.
Tony, what does that leave them with now in terms of cap room as we head into Monday and next week, which is a big week for them? How much room do they have? What can they do?
I don't know up to date what it is. It puts them over. I mean, they were borderline even with the cap, or a little below it, a little above it. So, they still have to do more. They'll probably do the same with Denzel Ward.
Yeah.
I think I read it. They already did
that. They are.
They did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there might be another one or two they can do it to gain cap room. So it'll get them close to $40 million of room to be able to spend, and that's just that's not a $40 million contract. That's $40 million this year.
Where do you expect the lion's share of that room to go? I know they always, Jake, keep some room, so I don't think they're going to go right up to the cap number.
No, they'll need about $10 million for their salary pool, their rookie pool.
We have speculated about the potential of one significant free agent purchase. Is that still where you're?
Yeah, I think they got room for multiple signings, but one big one, either Rasheed Walker, the left tackle, or a receiver. They're not going to get Alec Pierce, but I don't think anyone else is worth it. A center, Connor McGovern of Buffalo or Cade Mays of Carolina. One major one.
And you think offensive line is the most likely spot, not a receiver?
I don't think so.
Who would you even go get? I mean,
Romeo Dobbs of Green Bay.
Okay.
Does he do anything for you?
No.
Okay.
I mean, he's fine, but
yeah, I don't think they go after like Rashid Shaheed, who I like a lot, but I don't.
More of a returner, kind of like burner.
He's like a.
It's a good player.
Yeah, I mean, they wish Isaiah Bond can turn into him.
Yeah, right.
You know, so I think offensive line. Now it's going to be interesting if they make a pitch for Rasheed Walker, the left tackle. That means they're not interested in Monroe Freeling.
Yeah.
If they use that money instead on a bona fide center, because Ethan Posick's not coming back, and Whippler is, he's always hurt.
A major question.
Yeah.
I'm going to be kind.
It's a good center. Well, it's an okay center draft. Like there's some day two options.
Yeah.
Logan Jones from Iowa, Connor Liu from Auburn. These are starting caliber centers.
I like the guy Coogan from Indiana.
Pat Coogan from Indiana.
But I mean, can you count on a 4th round pick to start at center?
I mean,
immediately, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
Pat Coogan's like 25 years old, so he can't start soon.
I mean, you look at some of the centers that have been drafted on like Zach Frazier from West
was
Virginia.
A high pick. He was
a second rounder. He was a second rounder, but he started right away for Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So that's possible too. So we'll see. Draft plans will get a little clarified after a week from today.
Sure. In addition to the signing here, that there's also going to be news next week, I would imagine, Tony, on Joel Bitonio. Do you have any sense of where this is going? The deadline is coming up. It's 4 days now away. They had originally moved it back. Do you have a sense of where that stands one way or the other?
No other sense than when they moved the void date back. I thought it was a good sign that he would come back, but I have no new info that changes my mind on that.
Tony, do you think Joel is considering other teams at all? Or
No.
is this a Browns or retirement?
Yes,
Okay.
I think that's for sure. I don't. Based on everything he said in the last month of the season, he kept saying, "I can't foresee myself playing for any other team."
He's going the Joe Thomas route.
Yeah, exactly. So 12 years with one team, you feel that, and as long as they're not pushing him out, he probably feels the desire to finish it up.
Come back, Joel. I would like to see Joel come back. It was kind of a bummer the way the last 2 years have gone for him. I mean, he played okay last year. But
his last home game was a win over the Steelers, so I think that is a positive memory.
And the Bengals.
Tony, you said
they went 5-12. Yeah.
Tony, it did feel to you at those last 2 games kind of like it might be the end, right?
Yes, I thought it was the end for him. Now, again, what's happened since